We welcome you to Concord, North Carolina for our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week between Central Cabarrus and Piedmont in a non-conference clash on senior night for the Vikings. Hi everyone, Kendall Lewis here with you, bringing you all the action tonight from Concord, North Carolina. We're glad you're tuned in from wherever you may be on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. All right, let's look at both of these squads. First, for Central Cabarrus, Maya Brown does a little bit of everything for this team. They're 7-12 overall, 5-11 in the South Piedmont 3A Conference this year. Looking to improve their resume with state playoffs happening in just a week and a half away. This would go a long way on their resume to pick up a win over a very good Piedmont team. As we flip the script and look at Piedmont on the other side, the Panthers 14-5, 10-1 out of the Rocky River 2A, 3A split conference. In fact, these two teams played earlier in the season. Piedmont came away with the victory in straight sets up in Monroe, North Carolina. We'll see if Central Cabarrus can find vengeance tonight in what should be a good one with Maya Brown, the Anderson commit, who does a little bit of everything, is just as dangerous from the service line. You see 167 aces right there for the Vikings this year. She has been exceptional for Katie Morrison's crew. And on the other side for Piedmont, we get a look. Carla Nunez, one of the best middles in the area, the senior, 175 kills, leads multiple stat categories for the Piedmont Panthers, and she'll be a force tonight. No question about it. You'll hear us call her name quite a bit here from Central Cabarrus tonight. It's the Vikings and the Panthers. First serve coming up right after these messages. We come back to you on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. It's Central Cabarrus and Piedmont. All right, we've previewed both teams. This is the second regular season meeting between these two squads. Non-conference matchup. It is senior night here at Central Cabarrus tonight. We'll get to the 5 seniors that were honored before the start of this one. But for right now, we're ready to get set one rocking and rolling. Nice tribute to the seniors before this one began tonight. We mentioned the 5 seniors and Hallie Wiley, Jordan Hitchcock, Rachel Presley, Maya Brown, and Kendall Jones. You see Maya Brown, number 10, as well as Jordan Hitchcock right there on your screen. Those two will be a force tonight. For Katie Morrison, the head coach for the Vikings, we are almost set to begin. Again, There's Carla Nunez, our player to watch for the Piedmont Panthers tonight. 175 kills coming in and over 150 aces. You got two really good middles on display in this one here tonight. Carla, one of the best in the area, as we mentioned earlier. And awaiting the whistles here. Delayed start, the JV game, plus senior night festivities have pushed the start time back on this one, but we're ready to play here from Concord, North Carolina. Kendall Lewis here with you. Here we go. Piedmont in the white, Central Cabarrus in the white as well with the green letters, green numbers, and a service error gives it to the Vikings to start things off. Back on service for Central Cabarrus is Darby Smith, who puts it in play. It's an overpass to start. Brown with the touch on the back. Big swing from the middle. Kendall Jones tried to put it down, but it was dug up on the back. Smith, she'll tip it over this time. Nunez handles first touch. Back set, blocked. Long volley here on the second point between the Vikings and the Panthers. Here's a swing from Presley. Cross court. Excellent effort from Brown and a free ball across from the 10-foot line. With long volley here as this one ricochets off the forearms of Jordan Hitchcock. And the first kill of the match belongs to the Panthers as we're knotted up at 1 apiece. Here's Emma Smith, senior for Piedmont. Thought it was really a nice tribute, what we witnessed for the seniors of Central Cabarrus before this match began. But it was also a nice tribute. They gave out roses to the seniors on the Piedmont side as well. And this one tipped down after the overpass. Too easy for the Panthers. Once again, Piedmont 14-5, 10-1 in the Rocky River 2A, 3A conference this year. Here's Kendall Jones. And it's too long over the back. So back on service, Emma Smith again, the senior, puts it in. Overpass, almost like a set for Katie Austin. Let's get a second look at this one. Hey, you see right there, pivotal tonight for Central Cabarrus to win the serve and pass game, no question, against a team with the size, the likes of Piedmont. Jones got a piece of it. Nunez, free ball across from the 10. Brown from the back. Joust between Nunez and Jones. Quick set. This time they go to Jones again. Here's a free ball across. Hitchcock, one of those seniors honored. And a swing short from Hallie Wiley, an attack error. And all of a sudden, it is 5-1 Piedmont here at Central Cabarrus. Mentioned Piedmont making the trip from Monroe, North Carolina. Their head coach, Heather Schreiber, doing a nice job with this program. And the down ref over talking with Katie Morrison of Central Cabarrus. And trying to, I think, keep the flash down is what the down ref wanted. Again, this court, only one side taken up for spectators. And how about an ace for Emma Smith of Piedmont? Panthers have racked off 5 straight points since she went back on service. Gets a net roll, make it back-to-back aces for Emma Smith. Get a second look at this one. Just that deep float serve, same spot here. Wiley handled first touch, and not enough from Brown across on a free ball. Point belongs to Piedmont, and a timeout, Katie Morrison. We'll take it with them on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. It's Piedmont 8-1. And we come back 8-1 Piedmont lead. Back-to-back aces before the timeout from Emma Smith, the senior. We'll see what Central Cabarrus, the adjustments they can make. How about this? An overpass that works out for the Vikings. Off the forearms of Hallie Wiley. Not how they drew it up, but point to the Vikings. And back on service is Rachel Presley. Excellent softball player here for Central Cabarrus as well. And the senior night festivities that took place right before this one were special. Some of the teammates and players got to get on the mic and talk about these seniors. Line shot, Nunez able to bury it in the back corner. We told you 175 kills coming in for Carla Nunez. And that time delivers an absolute missile down the line. Brown bump set. This one tipped into the net short. Too many hits for the Vikings. Again, serve reception has been an issue here early for Central Cabarrus. Mallory Kelleray puts the serve in play. It's an overpass that's wide right. Tell you what, this was a 1-1 score. Piedmont started off with a service error. And since that point, are on an 11-1 run here the first set. Back set, Jones swinging cross court. Here's a bump set, tight angle for Katie Austin. Put back down, much needed by the Vikings. We get a second look. Mentioned a tight angle coming in for Katie Austin, who just got it up and over the net. And Kendall Jones ready to pounce all over it, put it back down. And over the back, nearly a touch from the libero, Macy Martin. 12-3 Piedmont. Katie Austin on service. Jump float results in an ace. Tell you what, Piedmont, we've seen it already with Emma Smith, who racked off back-to-back aces earlier in this first. Deep float again to the back, and the Vikings struggling on serve reception. Katie Austin, another one of those seniors. This is a senior-led Piedmont Panthers team you would expect with the record at 10-1 in their conference right now. Again, this is a non-conference matchup tonight, but these two teams not all that far apart. Again, Piedmont making the trip from Monroe, North Carolina tonight. As we've mentioned before, this is senior night for the Vikings of Central Cabarrus. Hallie Wiley, one of those seniors, back on service for the Vikings. And miscommunication up front. Boy, it looked like Ella Talley, the setter, was trying to get there and just ran into her own teammate. We'll see if Wiley can do it again. Wiley on service. How about back-to-back aces for Hallie Wiley? Wait a minute, folks. Here come the Vikings. We get a second look. I'll tell you what, both teams struggling on serve reception. And Wiley will do it again. Here's a quick back set from Talley. The tip shot from Nunez, covered by the libero, Lily Perrell. Tip again, down the line. And it works out for the Panthers. So 15-6 our score. Once again, folks, Piedmont utilized an 11-1 run from early on in this first set. Nunez delivers an ace. Tell you what, it kind of skipped across the floor. Wiley got a touch on it. It went across on an overpass, but the up ref quick on that one as Nunez serves it same spot to Wiley. Nearly got up into the rafters. Big swing from Brown. Cross court, she delivers the kill. That's Maya Brown, the Anderson volleyball commit, folks. You get a second look on the power, the heavy arm from Maya Brown. (16-7) here in the first set. Little dump play from Talley, the setter, and the Vikings make it back-to-back. Let's take a second look. Jordan Hitchcock, the senior, will be back on service for Central Cabarrus. Once again, Kendall Lewis here with you tonight on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. She gets a net roll here. Deep free ball across from the libero, Macy Martin. Here's the set. Eggers trying to set up Rachel Presley on the outside, and the swing too deep. Rachel Presley, number 7 for Central Cabarrus, a Catawba softball commit. I think what you got to like about these two teams, you've got multiple multi-sport athletes at their respective schools. Something that's kind of becoming a rarity nowadays. Here's Presley. Tips it over. There she is, right on cue. Just as we were saying, excellent softball player here at Central Cabarrus. She picks up her second kill here in the first set. Maya Brown back on service. Short toss right at Martin, the libero, in the off-colored light blue uni. Wiley. This one gets up into the rafters, still in play, and across on a free ball, the Vikings get it. Piedmont sets the middle, it works out. Little off-speed shot from Mallory Caraway, the senior. And it's 18-9 Panthers here in set one. And Piedmont looking to close things out here with a 9-point advantage. Largest lead in the first set has been at 10, 11-1. And a serve specialist in for the Vikings. Darby Smith, the sophomore, playing up on varsity. Serves it deep on the back to Martin. Cross-court swing. Works out for Piedmont again. Little cut shot. And we're seeing a balanced attack from the Panthers here with Nunez, Caraway, Emma Smith with a couple of aces, who's back on service now, going down the line. Overpass, sent right back down. It's in, says the up ref. And it's Mallory Caraway again. Smith gets the whistle, delivers an ace. Her third of the first set. And Piedmont just 4 points away from taking set one. Wiley on first touch. Smith set it up. Wiley from the 10-foot line. Wow, somehow it's in. Thought it was too deep when it left her hand. And instead it lands on the back in. Rachel Presley back on service. Nice roll shot straight down the line from Katie Austin. We'll take a second look. Boy, Austin's done some really good things here. One of those Panthers we mentioned that's a senior. This is a senior-led team. Those seniors showing up here early in the first set between Nunez, Caraway, Smith, and Austin. 22-11, Piedmont leads. And misplayed on the back by Jordan Hitchcock. Serve reception's been the storyline in the first. Piedmont has been really good serving different depths here in the first set. Jones from behind the attack line had it stuffed by Nunez, still alive, and the free ball lands wide left. Oh, excuse me, in. Nope, now they'll reverse it. Boy, Piedmont immediately kind of looked like, wait a minute. That was wide left. Point to Piedmont, and it's set point Panthers. Hitchcock, first touch. Free ball, not going to be enough, and that will end the first set, 25-11. Dominating fashion by Piedmont. We'll take a break. Set two on the way from Central Cabarrus High School. Dominating performance in set one as Piedmont takes a one-set lead, winning it 25-11 here on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week, high school volleyball style. And folks, again, we're going to have high school volleyball and soccer every Tuesday night on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. High school football, as you know, on Friday nights And to think high school basketball is only a little over a month away. We'll be bringing you high school basketball action this year as well, as Piedmont looks to take a 2-set lead. We come back out getting ready to begin set number 2 here on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. Well, folks, as we mentioned it, Friday night, our high school football game of the week, 7 o'clock kickoff. We've got Sun Valley at Weddington this Friday night. That should be a good one. Those two teams off to hot starts this year and only a few weeks away from the high school football state playoffs beginning. Darren Vaught, Reggie Walker have you covered on that one Friday night right here on BahakelSports.com. Kendall Lewis here with you as we come back out for set 2. Emma Smith, number 11 for Piedmont right there, had 3 aces in the first set alone for the Panthers. It was a balanced attack, as we mentioned, with the seniors of Piedmont. Carla Nunez, who we highlighted in the open, is one of the top middles, collected a few kills. Katie Austin was big. Emma Smith, as we mentioned, 3 aces in the first set. And senior night festivities here at Central Cabarrus High School. 5 seniors that were honored: Hallie Wiley, Jordan Hitchcock, Rachel Presley, Maya Brown, and Kendall Jones. And there's even fatheads of the seniors, as you see Haley Wiley right there. Not too pleased with her fat head, does not want that one surfacing around the gym. And those seniors having a little bit of fun on the side as our down ref tries to get everything underway here for set number 2. Kendall Lewis here with you. Again, high school volleyball, high school soccer state playoff starting in another week and a half. We'll have coverage of that as well on Tuesdays. As we showed you our high school football game of the week, Sun Valley at Weddington this Friday night, 7 o'clock kickoff right here on BahakelSports.com. Here we go on service. Darby Smith, the sophomore, with the honors to get things started here in set number 2. Little dump play. Vikings weren't caught off guard. Presley on second touch. Oh, wait a minute, too many hits. Point goes to Piedmont. One 0 Piedmont lead. They utilized an 11-1 run at one point in the first set. Overpass, put back down, and it's Caraway again. Take a look at the replay. Mentioned Central Cabarrus struggled with this a little bit in the first set on serve reception. Net roll, skips across, and a 3-0 start for the Panthers. Piedmont out of the Rocky River 2A, 3A. They are 10-1 right now. That's a split conference. Central Cabarrus, on the other hand, out of the South Piedmont 3A conference. As Rachel Presley, we mentioned, is an exceptional softball talent here at Central Cabarrus, back on service. Nunez handles first touch. And this one off the hands of the block. And Caraway again delivers for Piedmont. We started off 1-1 in the first set, and then both of these teams, we watched Piedmont utilize an 11-1 run to really take control of the first set. Free ball across from Romero. Off the hands of the block. Nice swing that time from Katie Austin. And a 5-1 start here to set 2 for Piedmont. Second meeting of these two teams They played back earlier this season. This is a non-conference matchup. It was Piedmont that won it in straight sets. Nunez off speed. Kendall Jones across on a free ball. Here's a swing from the middle, stuffed by Jones. Still life for the Panthers. They get it across on an emergency play. They'll go Jones again, looking for the corner. Did she get a touch? No. Point to the Panthers of Piedmont. And a 6-1 start to the Panthers. Off 1 foot, Jones on the swing. Nunez, free ball, deep to the back for Romero on first touch. Here's Martin, the libero for Piedmont. Jones off the top of the block. Big swing, cross court, dug up by Smith, and the Panthers play it back across. Same spot again, and the roll shot works out. For Nyland Blue, let's take a second look. Hard-earned point for the Vikings off what is our longest volley of set number 2. Central Cabarrus. First time we've covered these two teams all year. You think about these two teams, they've certainly had success over past years and in other sports. How about Jones with an ace to pull back within 3 here in set number 2? Jones again. Short toss, serves it right at Martin. Here's Alston, cross-court swing. Quick set to the middle. And it works out for the Panthers. So Jones will do it again. Central Cabarrus all of a sudden with 3 straight points. Brown across on a free ball. Nunez off the top of the tape. Sometimes the net's your best friend. And that time it worked out, going down the line, just scampers across the top of the net. And back on service, Mallory Caraway, who had a big first set for the Panthers. Serves it short, just above the 10-foot line. Nunez again just tips it over the block that was set up along the right antenna by Brown. Dump play on second touch from Credemeyer, and then whistles come in. Now there's some confusion. And the up ref and down ref gonna talk this over here. A little bit of confusion. Could possibly be talking about replaying this point. Our scoreboard right now reads 7-4. You get a look at the head coach, Heather Schreiber, into the job she's done. 10-1 in the Rocky River 2A, 3A this year. High arcing set. Brown elevates, tries to go down the line. Nunez across on a free ball. And the Vikings pull within 2. In as a serve specialist for Central Cabarrus. Ross serves it short. And they gave the point to Central Cabarrus. They're going to have to readjust that. I don't think anyone's noticed yet. Should be 8-5 instead of 7-6. And again, now they've got 7-7. They're going to have to readjust that. Piedmont's definitely caught on right now. They're going over to the bookkeepers. Folks, this is a key point to touch on. Your scorekeepers in high school sports also important. Again, those scorebooks have got to match up. And now they've adjusted it 8-7 in favor of Piedmont. Big swing. This one dug up on the back. Nunez down the line. And a little bit too deep. We're tied at 8. As Jordan Hitchcock back on service for the Vikings. Dump play, catches the Panthers off guard. Claire Eggers. Nifty play gives Central Cabarrus the lead, who had a 6-1 start to set 2. All of a sudden, a massive run from the Vikings. Hitchcock will do it again. Dump play works out. Brown bumps it across on the second touch. Hitchcock, first touch. It's a bump set. Brown, she'll try to push it to the corner. Osborne covers. Nunez off balance swing, and an overpass works out. Not how Central Cabarrus drew it up, but it lands in on the back. Nobody home for the Panthers. Get a second look. Sometimes it's not pretty, but it still counts the same on the scoreboard. Brown straight down for the kill. And a timeout here in set number 2. Central Cabarrus with a 12-8 lead. We'll be right back on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. All right, we come back to you. Central Cabarrus trailed 6-1 here early in the second set. How about this massive 11-2 run coming out of the timeout? Piedmont won the first set, if you weren't with us, 25-11. Looking for what would be their 15th win of the season. Again, this is a non-conference matchup. We talked about it. North Carolina kind of changed went with an RPI system as far as state playoffs over a year ago. So again, little more implications on these non-conference matchups now when you start thinking about building a resume. And the swing over the back, 12-10. And now we await the whistle again. 12-10 is Carla Nunez, who we highlighted in the open, serves it down the line. Sets it up, swing off the top of the hands. Braylon Schlappich with her first kill of the night. Folks, don't forget, after Sun Valley Weddington, our high school football game on a game of the week on Friday night, watch the Blitz, 11 p.m. Highlights and scores from all over the Charlotte metro area right here on BahakelSports.com. And an ace ties it up at 12. Four straight points out of the timeout for the Panthers. First touch nearly gets up into the rafters as Brown pushes it across on a free ball. Smith, little tip shot over the blocker. Brown elevates, pounds it away for another kill. And Central Cabarrus retakes the lead as we get a look at the replay. Maya Brown flushing it away. Tightly contested second set here, 13-12. Back set on the swing from Schlappich as Presley mishits this one into the net, and we're tied at 13. So a side out for Piedmont. So again, if you weren't with us, they won the first set 25-11. Central Cabarrus much more competitive here in the second. And Kendall Jones puts it away. (14-13) here on our Bahakel Sports Game of the Week. And Darby Smith, the sophomore, back on service. Nunez barely got a touch on it. Free ball across. They set up Jones again. Nunez there to cover at the 10-foot line. Presley right at Martin. Cross-court swing and in from Braden Schlappich. Couple of kills for Braylon here in the second set. And once again, another tie. Multiple ties and multiple lead changes here in set two. Presley gets it across on a free. They'll push it to the back again. And too many hits for the Vikings as Piedmont retakes the lead, 15-14. Quick set, Jones rejected, but off the block, she tools it. Who just swings right off the block and uses it to her advantage. And once again, we're tied. Who is going to close out set number two? Again, back in set one, it was all Piedmont, 25-11. Central Cabarrus had a 12-8 lead when we came out of the timeout just a few moments ago. And here we are tied at 15. Overpass played back down. Short that time, and point will go to Central Cabarrus. Off the hands, Emma Smith collects the kill. Emergency play for the Vikings. They get it across. Nunez off 1 foot. Romero able to dig it up from just above the 10-foot line. They'll set Nunez again. Blocks. Romero on the touch on the back. Jones. Martin comes in and calls everyone off. And this one misplayed into the net by Austin, who was so big for the Panthers in the first set. And Central Cabarrus retakes the lead, 17-16, as service arrow give it right back to Piedmont. Well, Central Cabarrus has been much better on serve reception here in set 2. We mentioned Piedmont with 5 aces back in the first set as a team. And Brown hits it into the net. Back and forth we go here late in set 2. Here's a bump set for Nunez. Cross court. Piedmont will hit the reset button here. A chance to take a 2-point advantage late in the second. Brown across on a free ball. Off balance swing, but Bailey Kriedemeyer, the junior, collects her second kill here in set 2. Mallory Caraway with the serve down the line. Central Cabarrus sets up Brown. And off the touch, picks up another kill for the Vikings. And a service error will give it right back to Piedmont, who reaches 20 first here in set number 2. Katie Austin has a deep float serve. We saw it, a couple of aces back in set 1. Nunez, line shot, you betcha. We highlighted her as one of our players to watch in the Open. Central Cabarrus thought it might have been out, but it was called in. And Austin on service again goes down the line, and this one, another ace, her third of the match, and we're in set number 2. And the Vikings can't return it across. Once again, serve reception proven to be a difference maker here late in the second, and a timeout. We'll keep it right here at 23-18. Folks, once again, don't forget, tune in Friday night, 7 o'clock, kickoff, Sun Valley at Weddington. Our high school football game of the week streaming right here on BahakelSports.com. And then after it's over, check out the Blitz. 11 p.m. we'll have all the highlights and scores from around the area, also streaming right here on BahakelSports.com. That should be a good one. Darren Vaught, Reggie Walker have you covered at 7 o'clock for kickoff of that one. Here's a season recap for Piedmont: 14-5, 10-1 in the Rocky River 2A, 3A conference. This is going to be a team that we mentioned senior-led, and most of the damage tonight has been done by that stout group of seniors, a team that is destined to be one of the top seeds in the West region in the state playoffs in a couple of weeks that will begin. Here we go with Katie Austin back on serve. How about this? 3 straight from behind the service line for Piedmont since Austin went back. And just like that, it is set point Panthers. And that'll do it. An ace and an exclamation point for Piedmont as they take a 2-set lead, winning set 2, 25-18. We'll take a break. We've got set 3 on the other side of these messages. Kendall Lewis back with you at Central Cabarrus High School, our high school volleyball game of the week on BahakelSports.com. Piedmont has a 2-set lead, won the first 25-11 and the second 25-18. Let's give Central Cabarrus credit. They had multiple leads in that second set as Piedmont just pulled away late in set number 2. And really the service line, a big difference as you get a look at the Vikings non-conference matchup for both of these teams. Central Cabarrus out of the South Piedmont 3A conference, and Piedmont out of the Rocky River 2A, 3A, doing battle tonight for the second time this season. And the first time these two teams met, it was Piedmont that won in straight sets. As we mentioned, looking for their 15th victory of the season. Piedmont is off to an excellent start and have played well in their conference. Again, a part of that split conference, so it's interesting. It's so important when you play in a split conference like Piedmont does that you come out with the top seed. When they start to see the state playoffs, Piedmont will certainly be one of the top seeds in the region if they're able to claim that regular season crown. As we get set to begin set number 3. Well, for Piedmont, they could end it right here in straight sets. Central Cabarrus would have to do this the hard way and win it in 5 tonight. We showed you our high school football game of the week on Friday night at Sun Valley at Weddington. And folks, be sure to check out the Blitz at 11 o'clock on Friday nights. We've got highlights and scores from all over the Charlotte metro area and surrounding counties, not just in Charlotte metro, but surrounding counties as well, as such as Cabarrus and Union County. Some pivotal games in neighboring counties as well that we'll have highlights and scores from Friday night at 11 p.m. on the Blitz. What an excellent job our Bahakel Sports production crew does with this Game of the Week package. Again, we're glad to bring you this one tonight. Piedmont Central Cabarrus. And here we go for set 3. Darby Smith, quick set to Jones. Wanted a touch and didn't get it. It's over the back. And the point goes to the Panthers. Smith trying to set up Jones, and she tips it with the left. Nifty play for Kendall Jones, one of the 5 seniors that were honored on senior night tonight. Good turnout here at Central Cabarrus High School. And just like that, we're knotted up at 1 apiece. Sophomore Darby Smith's got a bright future for this Vikings program. That time serves it short into the net. Central Cabarrus has got a lot to be proud of. You think over the years, this is a school that always very competitive in when you think football, basketball, baseball, but they've had some really good volleyball programs as well. Softball. In fact, their men's basketball team went a perfect 28-0 last year, crowning the 3A state title. Coach Jim Baker does an excellent job with that program. Nunez down the line. And wide, so point will go to Central Cabarrus. It is 3-2. Rachel Presley back on service. Dump play, this one denied by Jones. Nunez swings down the line and wide again. Second time she's tried to go down the line. Can't quite find that line shot right now on the last 2 swings, but here she is again. Nunez winds up off the top of the hands, and that time makes her presence known. Piedmont's been balanced all year when you think about the kills department. Coming in, Nunez had 175, approaching that 200 kills on the season mark for this Piedmont team. Smith, quick set, Jones. Over the back corner, long exaggerated await from the up ref. She says over the back line. Central Cabarrus is now vying for a touch. You see Brown and Nunez over talking with the up ref. And the line judge said it was in. And now they're going to reverse the call. Point will go to Central Cabarrus, trailing 5-3 here in set number 3. Nunez off the hands of Brown. A joust, whistles come in. Net violation against the Vikings. So point to Piedmont. And now some confusion with the score. Scoreboard reads 6-4 in favor of Piedmont. Talked about how important the bookkeepers are at the high school level. This is a big part of the game. Those books have got to match up. Nunez, roll shot. Dug up on the back by Peril. Nunez again, swings cross court. Here's Brown. Off-speed shot works out for the Anderson commit. Piedmont hanging on to that 1-point advantage here in set 3. You mentioned Piedmont. They've utilized 2 big runs at different points of sets 1 and 2. In the first set, it was an 11-1 run. In that second set, we were tied at 16. It ended up finishing 25-18. So you look at a 9-2 run from Piedmont to finish out the second set. As Jordan Hitchcock back to serve for the Vikings. Dump play from the setter, Ella Talley. Talley again sets it up high. Andy Calvert, her first swing of the match. And Presley hits it short. We'll give it back to the Panthers on a side out. Brown elevates and pounds it away. Let's get a second look. And all of a sudden, a little bit of life for Central Cabarrus as Brown goes back to serve. Tip, covered, kind of squirts to the back. An emergency play across for the Vikings. Nunez. Long volley here, one of the longer ones of the third. Bump set, Presley the push. Martin on first touch. Big swing, Jones blocks it. And too many hits for the Panthers. Well, folks, that is the longest volley of the third. And a hard-earned point. That's a momentum point for Central Cabarrus. Here's the serve for Brown. It's an ace, and the Vikings have the lead. Overpass, the Vikings will reset. They go middle, it's Jones. And all the momentum in favor of Central Cabarrus. Maya Brown coming into this match. Of course, that kills at 150 on the year now. Free ball lacrosse. And swinging off the block is Jones again. 11-8. Big rally for Central Cabarrus. Nunez across on a free ball. Jones just tips it over. Jones rejects it out off the hands and points to Piedmont. Get a second look at that one. Sometimes when you can't go over or around the block, you just swing off it. And much needed point if you're Piedmont at this point in the third. Had an 8-7 lead before Central Cabarrus racked off 4 straight. Martin handles first touch. Here's the tip off the hands. Calvert thought it touched the floor. There's a joust, still alive. And Brown can't get to it. Central thought the point was over. And now the captains, Carla Nunez and Maya Brown, over talking with the up ref. They're going to replay the point. And now it's officially 11-10 after the replayed point.
I like how in volleyball the players can object fouls.
And now they've got Presley roll shot. Nunez first touch. Straight down for the kill on the swing from Mallory Caraway. Central Cabarrus had an 11-8 lead, and all of a sudden, 3 straight points for Piedmont have tied this thing up at 11 in the third. Service error will give it back to the Vikings. Don't play on second touch. And Piedmont out of system. Unable to get it across in 3 in a 13-11 Central Cabarrus lead. Overpass. Jones tried to put it back down. Piedmont keeps it up. Now an emergency play across. Jones straight down. You betcha. Big time swing for Kendall Jones. (14-12) after the kill from Mallory Caraway. Free ball somehow gets across for Central Cabarrus. And they pick up the point. How about the Vikings here in set 3, folks? Mentioned we're much better in set 2 than set 1 and have held the lead for the majority of this third set. Momentum killer on the service error. Dangerous server back for Piedmont and Mallory Caraway. Jones on the push. Blocked back down, but in the net, point to Piedmont. Take another look. Clean first touch from Maya Brown. Big swing, cross court, dug up on the back by Osborne. Nunez blocks, back down on the Piedmont side. How about Kendall Jones getting up to read that one like a book? And an ace. Central Cabarrus right now with all the momentum in their favor. Nunez, free ball across. And outside of the antenna, point's going to go to Piedmont. Well, Central Cabarrus thought that was inside of the antenna. The up ref says no, it was outside of the antenna. And an ace for the Panthers to follow it up. Here's Brown, elevates, big swing, and collects another kill. Service error into the net. And here we go, folks. Piedmont could end this in straight sets. Carla Nunez back, who is their top server with over 150 aces on the year. If they can cap off this third set after winning the first two in dominating fashion. And Maya Brown's got something to say about it as she pounds it away again. Has really come alive here in the third. Nunez, deep free ball. Brown on the tip. Here's the swing, deep on the back. Good effort. The point goes to the Panthers. Wow, just when you think Central Cabarrus is going to pull away. We've had some inadvertent whistles. That one no different tonight. Now Nunez is over talking with the up ref. And misplayed on the back as Piedmont ties it up. Brown, big swing, excellent dig on the back that time from Talley. And this one put back down as Brown gets up to penetrate the block. And all of a sudden the score clock has gotten unplugged here at Central Cabarrus High School. We're going to play on. Overpass, Jones tried to dump it down. It is 20-19 in favor of Central Cabarrus. Joust at the net, and that one won by Mallory Caraway. All Piedmont with service. Deep floating serve to the back. Brown on a clean first touch. This one rejected Jones. Tell you what, Kendall Jones has been the difference maker here in set 3. And Central Cabarrus retakes the lead once again. Back and forth this third set has been. Nunez, first touch. They set the middle. It works out for Piedmont. I don't wonder if they'll try to go back to Caraway. She had the hot hand in the first 2 sets. Jones has been such a force at the tape here in this third. Emergency play, just gets across. My goodness, Darby Smith gives the Vikings a 1-point lead. And just behind the 10-foot line, Central Cabarrus trying to extend this to a 4th set. Service error knots it up at 22. Once again, folks, Piedmont won the first 2 sets. Central Cabarrus trying to extend this match. Tight angle. Nunez got a piece, but the Vikings collect the point. And a timeout from Heather Schreiber. And the Piedmont Panthers will keep it right here at 23-22. Actually, we'll take a break. We'll have the finish of this one coming up right after this. (23-22) as we get the inevitable death stares awaiting the whistle with TV coming in, and Kendall Jones delivers an ace. It's set point, Vikings. chance to extend it to a fourth set right here. Nunez across on a free ball. Brown, back set, swing, too deep over the back, and there's still life for Piedmont. Overpass, nearly into the net, and all of a sudden now we're tied at 24. Remember, you must win by 2, so things just got interesting here. If you weren't with us earlier, Piedmont won the first set 25-11 and the second set 25-18. Central Cabarrus had it on set point just a moment ago, 24-22. And how about an ace? Now it's set point Piedmont. And Katie Morrison wants a timeout. We'll keep it right here at Central Cabarrus High School. Folks, once again, Sun Valley Weddington. That is our high school football game of the week this Friday night. Two really good teams that are off to hot starts this year. That's a 7 o'clock kick. Be sure to join us right here on BahakelSports.com. We were just talking about it. Hard to believe that state playoffs just right around the corner for fall sports. And on set point for the Piedmont Panthers, chance to pick up what would be their 15th win of the season. Katie Austin is back on service. This one gets up into the rafters, and Central Cabarrus just has to play on a free ball. Nunez misplayed. Had no other angle, was trying to tip it over with the left. And now we're back into extra points again, tied at 25. Martin, the libero, handles first touch. Dump play, catches the Vikings off guard. How sweet was that from Caroline Crisp? And it's set point Panthers again. What would be match point Panthers? Off balance from Brown. Piedmont got a piece. They can end it right here. Martin from the back. Brown mishits it wide right. It took extra points, but Piedmont wins the third, 27-25, and they win the match in straight set fashion to improve to 15-5 on the season. Again, this was a non-conference matchup tonight. Hard-fought effort by Central Cabarrus, and they fall short here on senior night. But what a third set that took us to extra points. Carla Nunez certainly looked the part for the Panthers, and they win the first 25-11, the second 25-18, and the third 27-25 for Kendall Lewis and the rest of our Bahakel Sports production crew. We say so long and good night from Concord, North Carolina.